Hello there friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and today I'm bringing you a double reaction to the Metheny Group. We're going to be checking out the songs Minuano, 6/8 and September 15th. Disclaimer first and foremost, this is my first time reacting to Metheny after a very long time. We heard First Circle on the channel many moons ago, and I don't remember all too much other than my brain being completely broken at times, some expert keys work, some really elegant melodies and sounds. All that to say, it was one of my first forays into jazz on this channel, and it broke me in the way that many non-native jazz listeners become broken, and maybe even native jazz listeners. So today I expect to be blown away, confused, scared, excited, all of the above and more. And that is all thanks to James the Operatic for making this donation request. Thank you so much, James. It means a lot, and I appreciate you bringing back some Metheny to the channel. Hopefully I have a more mature brain now to be able to handle what's in store for me. So without further ado, let's dive in. In 6/8, maybe that is an indication of the time signature. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. It's slightly ominous and dark with the choir, but it's against this shimmery sound. And the acoustic guitar being plucked out. Oh wow. The rattlesnake. This is already masterful in its dynamics and layering. Just different waves are crashing over me. It's like a gentle breeze. It's like the wind, right? A bit of a gallop there. Is this jazz? No way. This is ethereal. Dude, and I'm able to count this in 6, so I believe 6/8 makes sense. Dude, now I feel like I'm on another planet. Let's call it Pandora, discovering all of the beautiful nature that the different worlds have to offer. I feel very out of sorts right now, but also like this is something familiar. It's in the weird kind of liminal space for me right now, a bit of a limbo. I'm trying to suss this out. Dude, this song is like an ocean. That's probably the best way I could describe it. Oh. Now we're into that more obvious jazz groove. the vocals also matching the exact pitch, so they're in unison together. But what is this instrument? I can't quite place it. Maybe a guitar with some effects on it. The drumming is really helping me stay in line with where we are. Oh, that is funky. This is just hold my beer, bro. I'm about to play some guitar. I think it's gradually becoming more intricate. Like you can hear the drums still keeping us in place, but there's like a marginal like 5% increase on their intensity. And if you focus on the keys and what they're doing, there's a lot of movement in these chords that I didn't quite notice before. And as you can well tell, the sea of notes coming from the guitar, they're becoming harder and harder to comprehend. Even melodically, I don't even know what scale we're a part of right now, because at moments it becomes atonal, but then returns back to a familiar place. A lot of fluidity in this. Oh, I like this section. What do we call this section here? The curious one? Hopeful, bubbly? Oh, I like the way this is going. How cool. understand how we made it back to this melodic motif after that completely gradual, but then at the end, very exponential energy that we found in this song. They are masters at what they do. I don't even understand what they're doing fully. It sounds amazing. Dude, Pat Metheny, Lyle Mays, I don't know what secret musical knowledge and power they have access to that none of us know about. What a composition. I mean, that is a very familiar yet unfamiliar sound to me, and because it's so intriguing, I feel completely immersed as I'm listening. Like I was explaining earlier, it literally puts me into a different world momentarily as I try to like unpack what I'm hearing but also feeling it and experiencing it for the first time. I don't even have a good way to describe it because it is so ethereal at moments, but it also is very grounded in jazz. It feels like it's definitely a combo of influences. I think jazz would be one of them. Maybe there's a few other subgenres that you could make the case for that found their way into this track. I just wonder what set of influences brought them to something like this. And that may just... the reason I don't have an answer is probably because of my own musical ignorance. Because this is very high level for me, even to understand. But I'm enjoying it nonetheless. Let's check out the next song here, September 15th. An interesting date for sure. 9/15, or what would that be? 3/5? Some synths and acoustic works for me. Let's start out warm and simple, please. Oh wow, this massages my ears. Oh, these stepping stone chords and pitches. Wow, there's so much movement here. Oh wow. It almost feels classical somehow. But I love how melodic this is. I am a sucker for good melody. Dude, even thinking back to First Circle, this is worlds apart. Oh, what's going on here? Dun, 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 dun. That 1, 2, 3 pattern. I think it's also in 6/8. God, why is this so subtle? This is like the emotion between the emotions. Can't even describe it well. A bit of like flamenco into classical, then into jazz. My music theory knowledge is not good enough for this. God, it's when we get into those like weird voicings that I feel like we're in this dreamscape. Cause like, is this real? Is this not? We're in that fictitious gray zone. I have not predicted one single note in all of this. No idea what's gonna happen at any moment. Oh, wow. Oh, I like this. It keeps like hovering between wanting to be major and minor. It is in that gray zone where we keep kind of overstepping in moments, but each overstep, each accidental, each note that defies the scale almost serves the purpose, the larger purpose of what the main melody would be derivative from. So it's like, imagine we have a scale and we just keep choosing notes outside of the scale, but in a consistent manner. It's almost like we've expanded the scale itself. Instead of 7 distinct unique notes, we've added like 7 more on top of it. We are using everything at our disposal right now. Well, I'm not, I'm listening, but they are. God, this is so gorgeous. I love this section a lot. A lot. Just guitar, just piano has broken my brain. Oh my god, what is this? What is this magic? Wow, wow, it just keeps climbing and expanding. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. What complex set of feelings is this? There is a very, very special sauce in what Pat and Lyle use in all of their food to create music like this. It's super unique, very out there, hard for the average music listener to understand, hard for me to understand. And the thing is, it like piques my curiosity so much because of how novel it sounds, but more than just being novel, it actually taps on emotions that I feel like are just not regularly tapped on with a lot of music, right? We're so accustomed to using some of our favorite scales and patterns and chord progressions and time signatures, and you know, you can pretty much sum up the majority of pop music with like 7 to 8 different chords. I think somebody even had a stat out there. He's like, yeah, you take these 4 chords and most songs are covered by these 4 chords. Obviously, they are, in the Pat Metheny Group, they're using far more than 4 chords. They're using so many more chords, in fact. This is why I love music, because it feels like there's a constant journey ahead of me, even though I've learned so much, I've listened to so much, I've played so much. There's always more to do, and that keeps me perpetually humble. It keeps me perpetually curious. And still, people find ways in their music and their art to defy what you thought was even possible. Breaking your brain all over again. It's one of my favorite quotes, breaking your brain. I think I made it myself. It's so gorgeous. I really, really would love to know your thoughts about the Pat Metheny Group in the comments below. Maybe we'll go down the Pat Metheny Group rabbit hole. If it's something that's interesting to you and would like to see me do more reactions like this, you can request using the first link, request a reaction using the first link in the description box below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.